are back. We're into a bit of a mid-late game, more late game diamond season, and for this video I'm gonna see if I can focus on hitting a guy who's roughly my VP. He is only a couple of GVP less than me, and he's obviously got over double my prestige, so it should be a fun little fight. He's on a team and he's been running through cleaning out a few of the solo players on this island here, so I thought I'd pop over and fight him off because the solo players are all massively pink to him. So what he's been doing is he's just been using these other grubs to go around and take the cities, and then he's been demoing the cities off them. So here we go, let's kick into it. It's just going to be a nice fun attacking video. So we'll throw down some scouts. I will show some stuff soon. So I'll send TNT that way, TNT that way. Obviously that's not exactly TNT, but you guys get the gist. And then I've got some troops down here. I'm going to split these and go half and half each way here. And then we can get into some explaining about what's been happening on the season. So I'm currently ranked 56. I've just been going around finding players who are 200% XP and trying to capture cities off them, just being annoying. I don't really care about whether it's a fair fight or anything, or whether they're online or not. If they're building, I'm just attacking them. You know how I go. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Ooh, what do we got here? 70? 10T. I think we just YOLO it across. Ideally, I really want to get to this city because there's these 4 cities here for a player who is very well geared and he's a lot more VP than me. And I don't want him on the island because if he can stay on the island, that's just going to be annoying. I've just been attacked back where I had a few of my cities. I'm assuming he's marching a bunch of troops to this one here, and they're going to try and demo all my cities off me. I'm just going to let them go. It's only 5 days left in the season. I've got 30 troops. That's enough for me to cause some havoc and just build up a new base. In general, when you're playing solo, or when I've been playing solo like this and I've been going around hitting for 200% XP, it's very, very difficult to sustain if I'm going to try and defend the cities when they start demoing them, because the cities are so high. The walls are so high, so that means the demo amount of troops they can use is so ridiculous compared to mine, and it's just not sustainable. You're just much better off going and finding new 200% XP cities and building another base for half a day or something like that, getting more level ups. Okay, first one's just landed. Not even going to bother scouting. I'm just going to keep marching through all these. The goal here in this video is just to clear this force pack guy off the island, and then I'm not going to defend any of these cities. The idea then will be that hopefully the solo guys get a chance to fight off against all these ults sitting here and actually have a chance on the island. So it's not often I'm on the dark red side of things to the other players when I'm playing in Diamond, but yeah, it's good fun, good change. Throw a scout on these. Probably if I split again, yeah, I'm just going to split again. I've got tons of troops, and these are only level 130 cities, and for the amount of troops I got, that's fine. I will throw some levels on this just so no one else can get a little hop across to me. Oh, and complete my daily event. So I'll just run this up to like 130 as well. I've already claimed my harvester because I knew that I was going to lose these cities here at some point today, so I thought I'd just run the harvester and just get myself into a better position for a few more troops while I've got this ridiculously high production. I did also think about whether I should claim some of my event troops, and I hadn't decided yet, and so I don't know, might just save them for next season. So is he not online? I don't really care if he's online. He's not online. That's a ridiculously high salvager for him. I didn't think it'd be so high. So he's actually trying to build these guys on this island. He's like the C grade builder for these teams. That's funny. Oh well, he's going to lose all the cities. Did he build that city? He did. Cool. Because of how, like, that was him with troops in it and he didn't even make money. I'm running full striker at the moment, and I'm over 1,000 striker, so it just means he's just going to lose heaps to all this. So I'll split these again and just keep going. Okay, we've got that succeeded over there. I want to run some more troops up to that just to help that one along. Those are low level cities and they're going to be hit fine by that lot, so I might just run the 10T up to here and then just use it as a hub location and then just blast out sub 1T marches from here and to collect all those. Should be pretty easy. Not even going to bother reinforcing for this because we just got so many more troops attacking. What else has been happening this season? Not too much. I've actually been very busy and that's why I haven't been putting out many videos lately as well. Moved house on Tuesday, today is Friday, and it's just been unpacking and everything associated with moving house and just everything else in life, so I just haven't been able to keep up with a good amount of videos at the moment, but hopefully that's going to change coming into February. I'm done that for the day. Always start checking these things when I start recording. So I was hoping that he's going to come online and move his main city across to here and then we can have a bit of a fight, but if he doesn't have his troops nearby his main city, if they're over by his main city, then he's not going to have a chance of getting here and doing anything anyway. Ideally, he would change and I can try and get over to here. If I can get onto this city, then I can get onto his mate and get some 200% XP, assuming his mate doesn't defend and things. That's sort of what I was doing over on this side. So I managed to get in on this Guardian Temple when this guy was offline, grabbed the main city here and then just started taking his cities. That's what got me all the way up to level 120 from 112. Then I did a march from here over to here. It was a 5-minute march with a 10T, sub 10T march. Managed to get 3 cities here. Actually got that one, but it was recaptured off me. And then I was thinking I was going to try and get into some of these, but he main changed to block that city because I was going to literally go to there and start taking those ones. And then that other guy, Gangnam, also main changed on me, so sort of stopped me doing all that. I'm going to keep these troops heading up because I want to get those 150s, and I'm going to need quite a lot of troops for the 150s. Do we have anything else? Yes, we do. Cool. I'm going to change this to a sub 1T march. How many marches do we have going? 8. Probably do this, get these ones over here because they're 7 minutes long. This one here will then go up to those, clean up those. That's going to be pretty easy. Still got one more march in the tank. So we'll just send it over to there. Just a bit of a YOLO location. And then we should be pretty well covered. This is going to be a nice easy run if he's not going to jump on and defend. He broke shield early, so I was thinking he was going to defend. And then he didn't do squat. He didn't even move his troops out of the way. So I don't know what he's up to. Here we go. Nope, that's just another demo. I built that city, so I just want to make sure I get back some of the gold, stay in my cautious gear. I actually tried yoinking some cities off him. I grabbed that one and then he main changed on me. I was a bit lazy about using blocker attacks and I had some demos running and stuff like that. Couldn't be arsed waiting, but ideally what I would have done is I would have made sure I had no attacks running at the time, and then, man, I hate that bug. And then I would have blocked all these cities to stop him main changing, so he would have had to main change somewhere like here, and that would have given me time to get a few attacks off because he only had 10T sitting in his recruiter as well, which would have only been enough for him to counter hit one city from a nearby march. So if I wasn't lazy about it, it would have worked out alright. How many? We're on 9, so I just got to full stack this. With how many large attacks I've got going at the moment, there's just no chance he's going to be able to defend without going full guard, and then he wouldn't even know where the big attacks are landing as well, so it just makes it so tough for him. No point reducing that down, even though it's only 120, because I've got all 10 marches going. I think, yeah, I've got a couple of, what was I going to show you? I sent this one off. It's still got 6 hours to go, so you can see how long it was. I think it was an 18-hour long march. He still owns the city. Let's throw a scout down and see whether he's been online. 18 hours. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get it, but if I do, it will be kind of good, because it was close to some of these cities and would get me into a good spot to get some good XP. But again, assuming he's not going to defend. The logic here is that late in a diamond season, hopefully people aren't online, but we aren't past the final gem event. The next event is city defending and you get a gem, so people will be back online for that. So it was a bit ambitious. I knew it was ambitious, but I wasn't doing anything else, so just sent it. Okay. I'll just hit pause here and we'll wait for our nearest march to land, which is this one, and then I'll come back. Might as well throw a scout for a laugh. And this is the issue with the couple T troops. I think he had like maybe 1.5 T troops or something. That's more than enough for our mates over here to be a bit stuck with trying to recapture cities. Because he's just got them beat by, what, 30 times BP or something like that. So when you match their VP, it's a bit of a different story. Send this one to here. Don't send that to there. I'll wait. I'll send the TNT to there. Just grab this. Cool. What's landing now? Here. There is a logic that states I should probably demo these old accounts as well and just get them out of this area, or just make it harder for them. Their cities are definitely high enough that, and with my amount of troops, I could just cause them annoyance by just sending demos. So I probably will after this, even though I don't plan on holding them, just to cause them problems. I know I said that was going to be my hub city march, but I've already got 10 marches going, so it doesn't really need to be a hub city. And just to show you a little bit more, yeah, he's losing a good chunk of gold. From me taking these, which is good. It's good to set back the builders when you get the opportunity. That's all of those done, so I might as well march this lot up to here. To be honest, I don't even need them really. You know what? I'm going to march them over to here, and then I'm going to go and attack that striker temple, because I think there's 1.5T troops in it. There is. So I'll go and attack that. That was done with me. It's this one. Okay. What direction are we going? We're going right. Actually, I won't go and attack that gold, that striker temple just yet. I'll leave this stack and the stack just chilling, and I'll start treating this one like a hub. It's just going to be smarter and faster, especially for the video. Wonder how many troops that lot had. Did I run into something? When was it? No, I just did a really tiny march going. There you go. Okay, cool. So we'll leave that one there, and then this one up here then splits into two. Bottom one, so then the troops are just current. So I work my way up. So we got Q. And do we have any other standing troops? We do. This one. And then this one here can go to here. Wonder if he's making money off this little 200G army. Nope. So it's chilling as well. Yeah, there's nothing defending here. You can tell it's been designed that this guy's meant to get built off these. So we'll come and demo these 140 cities off him, just to punish him. I'll try to avoid claiming my recruiter. I can build it up to a decent amount and use it as a main change goal, main change wall on someone potentially. Who do we want to go with this? We'll just go here. We'll probably incorporate this one into that 700 and that one there. It's a bit slower when I'm using such large marches. And that one, okay, cool. I can do another split, it looks like now. Instead of doing a split, I know I said I would take these ones across. What I'll do, so just to save on using up extra marches, I'll pull these ones back to this city, move that one there across, and then send it up for the 150s once I get there. Cool, that one just chills. Chill in there. Waiting on those. Waiting on that. What's our next one landing? 20 seconds. Cool. So that one joins to there. Oh, look at that. He's scouting me. Oh, you're losing your builder. What else we got? 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Keep checking these. Should probably leave some troops around here. I don't know. I don't want him to take all of these cities. And he's just made that 145. Leveling it up for him at this point is a bad idea because I can send, 40 troops at him? And like, can he defend 40 T? I don't know. Attack power? Probably can't. So that's just going to be painful for him. This is the sort of shit I had to deal with all the time. So I just don't want to lose one of these cities so that I can get back to that. But it's going to take him a minute to get his troops across anyway. I can just counter hit it anyway if he takes something. I just need one. Oh look, I got this. I'll just use this. They can just chill there now. And it gives us another march to work with. So I'll split this one into 2 lots. Oops. Misclicking all the time. Cool. So we're about 25 minutes into this now. So it's going pretty well. So where the island's looking, we're only at 71 cities so far. Mainly because I'm using such large march sizes. I could definitely reduce them, but it's chill. Because I could, for a lot of these, I could be using sub 1T marches and then definitely speeding through it a lot quicker. Another one lands. Curious to see whether he's got more troops up here, because I know BNXX was hitting him, so there is potential, or at least he's active. I'm assuming there's some troops sitting in that city as well. There are. I'll try and demo that as well. He was the main culprit for trading the cities across. Cool, that's landed. How long is it going to take me to march to that? 41 minutes. I'm going to do that. Just get nice and close to these 150s with these troops. I'll just leave them there and slowly group up more troops, because I don't really need more troops for this. I'm surprised he hasn't come online and defended. Probably do another split, another army. Maybe this one can split into 2. Yeah, I'll send one to the 135 and one up there, and then the next one can go across to this. So that looks like a purposely built city for this guy. We'll deny him that. And going to need a few more troops over there soon. How many have we lost? Barely lost any troops. Got a spear march at the moment, so we'll send this across. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. I should have sent that earlier, that was my bad. Now I've lost my spear march for this, but that's true. we got 40 minutes to get those troops up into onto that level 100 we just started the demo for. That's why we lost our spear march. Yeah, but once that one lands, I'm assuming it's going to land. Then sweet, take out those, and then it's just low level guys on the island, and it'll be happy days. The solos can go back to fighting the ults. Because it's just totally unfair when this guy who's 50 GVP is coming in, capturing cities which are being freely given over as demos, which are taken from players who are sitting on like 1.2 GVP. So there's just no chance that the 1.2 GVP player can recapture the cities. So it would be more of a fair fight if this player was just going head to head against this player. It's like a loggerhead type thing, but that's not how it works. And then as soon as this player has had all of the cities that he's captured demoed off him, then he goes and moves over here and gets himself some nice high level cities to go and get some free XP and get more troops. And he's basically had zero impact, yet caused such a problem to the other players who aren't in a team or refuse to trade because they aren't dicks. So yeah, bit of a shame on this guy. Shame on anyone who really takes in it. Okay, it might be a little bit more reasonable to do if your team already has a whole island, or you like as this guy have demoed all the cities legitimately from players who you're not in cahoots with. Then you could probably argue a bit more in favour of it. But we're not in that situation here. So because of that, because all these players are partaking in such scumbag, unsportsmanlike behaviour, I'm just going to demo them all. And this is like building in itself is not necessary. It is bad, but it's not necessarily the main problem that Million Lords needs to address with fixing building. It's this behavior where a group of like half a dozen or more people are getting together and they're covering a full spectrum of VP ranges. And I don't think Million Lords themselves play enough of the game, at least in the servers where this is running rampant, to truly understand the concept of how it works. If they only see these as individual players and not working in cahoots with each other, maybe one or two doing building, they don't see the impact of the trading over of these low level cities. And that's... I'm actually going to leave these troops here, they can just be a pain to this guy. And that's the bigger problem that really needs to be addressed. You could probably have a meta where you allow for building with a nerf to make it more in line with what's reasonable for players who are not building. If you want to do that, I still maintain just ditch the whole thing altogether. But you have to knock on the head this bullshit behavior where like these guys are just dicks. And in my opinion, it's just selfish gameplay. They're all about the greed of their reward and everything. It's not fair. Like you're attacking a guy with who's now got handful of cities here. He doesn't have someone to defend them or anything, and it just it's selfish and it's greedy. And you would say, okay, well this guy can just go move to a new island and start a game, but he's already done that probably multiple times in this season where he was potentially on, say, this island, and then this guy's come through with his team and done the same thing, and then oh look, on this island, and it's just everywhere. It runs rampant. You end up, there is no space you can go where these teams are not going and pushing you off all the cities. Without building, there is no way these people could reasonably have such high level cities. So yeah, highly against the process, the whole concept of it all. I'm not going to let this guy get this, so I'll just send that 400 G over to that. So I've done enough fighting as the pink player to know that there's very limited levers he can pull to actually stop me here with how many troops I've got. So I'll just keep cleaning up all these cities. Should probably scout these, there might be quite a few troops here. Okay. Just enough to annoy the solo players and not allow them to recapture the cities. So my main focus is going to be this guy, and we're going to start by demoing that city, and then I'm going to demo all the almost 140s and 140s. I can't get that, there's 100 G sitting in that one. And then I'll get my troops grouped up and grab these, and then I'll just start demoing all of the guys who are either alts or working in the big trading game, and I'll start demoing a whole lot of them. This guy as well, like, he's definitely had those cities built for him. So what I'll do is I'll hit 3 different cities, and then I don't think he can defend all of them. I might lose 1 or 2 of my attacks, but that's going to be the equivalent of 3 hours or so of recruiter, so it's not the end of the world. So what I'll do, I'll finish capturing all these red cities, then I'll cut back once I capture these ones, and then I may flash some recordings of me landing the demos, but we're not going to sit back and watch a demo run, I'll tell you that. Probably going to need these troops for the 150s actually. And these ones, I mean, got spear marchers. Doubt we're going to get a bulk pop of new troops coming back to my main city, so that's fine. I want to use these for the 150s, or nah, I don't want them to ruin that demo attack. The 150s, the 50 TV power defense power, sorry. Definitely going to want the majority of my troops with the 150s, otherwise I'm going to have to do a reinforce, and that's just going to be a pain. I'll lock down the cities though, so he can't main change to any of them. So the way I do that is I start with 3 lockdown attacks, then scout, and then launch my attack on the 4th one. I could even just lock down all 4 of them if I want. We'll just see how we go. That's still fine because that's 30 minutes out. Just march that across. And then force pack. Oh, don't forget about that one. We don't want them anywhere left on the island. He's got one over there as well. This block can go and grab that. And he's clean. Oh, we got 1 T there. Well, it's not going to be enough, so we're going to need to use at least 2 T troops, I think, for that. Fortunately, we just marched all our troops away. So what I was saying is I'll lock down these cities, and then he can't main change to defend, and then there's nothing else close enough, so he can only long march to counter hit me, and I doubt he's going to do it. the reason he will have cities there is he's then going to build up this island to keep working on growing his team at the cost of the little players. Cool, we're good. I'd like to hold that, but that can come later. Oh, and this one lands, it can go and grab this 120 up here. 125. Just check whether anything's in it. Yeah, we can do a sub 1 T march. Cool, so we'll send this one up to here. I think it's going to be 800. Yeah. On to the next lands. Okay, so we're just waiting. Nice, he's counter hitting these other guys, that's good. Go, sending this across. And we've got a spear march, that's all good. I'm assuming we've got more going to that to do, so we don't have to worry about marches there. So just the last lot over to here. And that's still 25 minutes away. Cool, and that's 2 minutes away. We have a problem, guys. It's got 20G troops in that, so we are not demoing it, which means we'll just long march from here into these cities. So we're just waiting on our troops to all get back. Then we'll finish our cleanup, get them all rounded up, and then we'll just go for it. What are we talking over here? 1G, 1T, 10T. Cool. That was good descriptive video commentary for you guys right there. So that's 3 times of heaps. Even if he were to go full guard, he wouldn't even get close to that. So that's perfect. Cool, guys. Okay. We'll leave it there until we're launching these attacks and then we're done. We're getting our cities demoed, but it doesn't matter. I've got this guy. Oh, what? I speed boost that too early. I was going to actually try and snipe that, but okay, we screwed that up. Never mind. I got this guy attacking me here, so that's chill. We're going to easily beat that. We have managed to capture that one. We've got about 2 T troops marching back across, but I'm not going to bother waiting for them. I can't be bothered. And we managed to get that one and have brought all the troops over to this city. So we're going to send our attacks onto these. So first things first, we need to lock down those cities, and we need to lock down them for a few minutes. So to do that, that's that base, that's probably too far away, but this city here will be a nice one. I have troops here, that will be handy. This city here will be a nice one. Okay, cool. So we shoot back up to our main. Then the way this works is we just lock down with an attack to each. So it's 25 minutes, which is plenty of time to get in and capture all these cities. I'm just going to send 1 to each because I want to run scouts, and at least this way we're all good. So now we can run scouts. He can still level these up if he's online, but he shouldn't get notified for any of this. Sweet, we're good. So the only thing that's going to stop me here is a gold wall now, so we'll just hope against that. He might not want to warrant doing a gold wall, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, that's 8 minutes out, so I'll pause and come back once that lands. Hold on, I was going to show you this one. Oh, easy. Okay, and we've got one spear march. How many troops did he have? 200. Scout that. Run these back across. And I might demo attack this one. So I'm going to be able to send 30% of that. Not even his full stack. So let's see how he goes with my counter hit. I doubt he can. I sent that other march. Okay, we'll wait and then we'll go. And I don't have any. I can see these ones, but I'm not going to defend that one. He's not part of the alts or the team that's attacking his solo player. I didn't plan on keeping these cities, so I'm just not going to bother defending that. Okay, cool. Once I get a free march, I'll go for a demo on that. Here we go. He hasn't leveled any of the cities, which is a good sign. Cool. Scout again. This is quite a predictable attack, so this will be where I get gold walled if I was going to. But I haven't been, so we get going. Cool. Better make sure to demo that city as well. He's clearly here for the build. Maybe he's not. I won't demo that city until I know. It'd be a dick move to put more pain on him. Then I need to get some troops over to here. I can start this lot coming across. How many marches do I have available? Only one. Let's wait until it lands and then I'll send some more across. It's only 2 minutes. Oh, fingers crossed we're not going to run into issues here. Now the logical next city is that one, so in case he's going for the gold wall now, I'll go to that one just to try and avoid it. Was no gold wall, sweet. Okay, I was just viewing the report and he's definitely gone into cautious gear now. He was in guard gear before, so he's online. So we're going to scout this, wait for like 10 seconds or so, and then throw another scout, wait for another 10 seconds or so, throw another scout, and then attack it. Because if this is, I just want to be cautious with my full stack. Because rescouting it will update the city level on my client end. Okay, I think we're good. Give it another scout now. Yeah, we're good. And that was just a way of being extra cautious to make sure we weren't getting gold walled there. Okay, cool. Once Love Letters is off this island, we're on to the demos. I've just got some extra troops heading over to this one now. So I'll probably go and I do have a spare march. I'll send this one off and then I'll start working on these. I'll probably wait till that lands and then I'll go for that one. And I'm probably going to go and attack the Striker Temple and send some demo attacks from there as well. I'm just going to focus on this cluster for now. Okay, we probably don't want to let that land. What's his BP? Only 1G. And that was a little bit of troops, not too many. That's going to take me 9 minutes to get there, so then I'll probably gold wall. Yeah, okay, I counter hit this like that, and then I'll gold wall him on this one if he goes for that, but I don't think he'll have enough troops left to go for a second hit. Not on 133. And we'll just wait a minute and a half, so we'll let this land. So this guy's the main culprit for handing the cities over to the builders. So we definitely don't want to let him get any cities back if we can avoid it. Yeah, he doesn't have enough for anything else. Yeah, no, it's not getting much else. Cool, and we made half tea. And I think I already showed you guys that one. 40 seconds out. There we go, the final one landed. Cost us a few troops getting that across the line. But yeah, that'll be where I end it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you have a good one. Peace.